Hello, Dave Mason. You're the first in the door up in Scotland. And Usto. Okay, so we're reaching Facebook and YouTube, and as I've said, prone to repeat myself, I only care about YouTube and Facebook. Twitch and Twitter aren't so important. Good evening, Anita, over there in Munich. Jeff Lewis in Swansea. Pied Scooter. Stephanie Robinson. Jan La in South London, Southwest London. Nick Branston. Anita Kiefel also in Munich on YouTube. Unless there's two Anita Kiefels, one in Munich and one in Munich. One on Facebook and one on YouTube. Thank you very much, Dave Mason. John Beaver, Airdrie. Peter Loudon, Dundee. You're a twin. Just a moment. If you'd be so kind, give me a moment. I'm using a Strobo Stomp tuner by Peterson, and it's fantastic. It's far, far, far the best tuner I've ever used, and I'm not being sponsored. Okay, can you see this cup of tea balanced on the end here? Just very careful with this until it's finished. So, how is everybody? I hope you're all keeping well. Can you hear me all right? Is everything loud and clear? I'm going to turn my headphones up a bit. Me turning up my headphones won't make any difference to you. It'll just be louder. Blackhawk Colliery. Good lad, Stephen Hagen. Picture and sound quality good. That's what I like to hear. Okay. So I hope you're all keeping well, and well, you know, I haven't been playing a lot of guitar recently. I'm working on some new stuff, you see, and Merrill the Peril. Thank you very much. I'm working on some new stuff, new software. Doing what I've always done before, but with new software. And I've always used a software I've always used a software called Vegas. Right, I just got Vegas like 10 years ago, and I've always used it. And I did a search, top 10 best software editing software, and Vegas wasn't in the top 10 of any of them. It wasn't even in the top 10. But what was number one in all of them was Adobe Premiere Pro. So I've managed to get a copy of Adobe Premiere Pro, and I've got a copy of Lightroom. And I'm kind of working out how those things work. And Steve Pattinson, 335. Oh, yes, bit of Larry Carlton. Steve Pattinson there on Facebook. I've known Steve a long time, 40 odd years, and I gotta say the best 335 solo I've ever heard in my life is on the Night Fly, and it's on The Goodbye Look by Larry Carlton, Donald Fagen. The Goodbye Look. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right, enough talking. I think you're all in here now. Everybody's in and sitting down. Let's start with the music. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. When let me go, Paul. Okay, a LEP 45, a LEP 845. Sorry, I don't understand that. Yes, self-fulfilling prophecy over the T. We've all had a few self-fulfilling prophecies, sometimes with T. That's Jim Drummond on the drums. And George Panos on the bass. In Switzerland. Met George Panos at the bitter end. Remember the bitter end, Lee? You've been missing the music. Well, that's good to hear. That's good. George Panos at the bitter end's one of the finest bass players I've ever met in my life. Yes, he is. And what we're going to do next. Simple, not easy. Let's see how it goes. Yes. I don't know if any of you recall, I was experiencing a buzz on the guitar when I was at that side of the room. My pleasure, Kenny Mortimer. Mark Robinson, thank you very much. Sweet. Ballroom Blitz, Hellraiser, you name it. And the buzz seems to have completely disappeared since moving back over to this side of the room. Watching a beautiful sunset. In Spain. Well, there's no beautiful sunsets in Newcastle. It's a grey, cold day. My hands are cold. And we're freezing because we don't want to give any more money to our man, Mad Vlad, over in Moscow. Hello, Kathleen Tinkler. Nice to see you. Andrew Anapa, thank you very much. Well, I'd like to hear... I'm not here for compliments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not here for compliments. And anything to kill the pain. Merrill the Peril. Anything to kill the pain. It doesn't kill the pain, it merely postpones it. Number 3, look at the sun. Here we go. They say look at the sun's bad for you, but it's not. Don't believe it. It's the best thing you can do. First thing in the morning and last thing at night. Yeah. Okay, just while I remember, Rax FX. See you tomorrow. Rax FX, you've just rejoined us. This is now tomorrow morning. Welcome back. I thought that was quite clever. Cortina City. This is a Gibson 335. It belongs to Paul Wilson, the piano player, friend of mine, who lives 5-6 miles up the road, 3-4 miles up the road. Paul will be playing piano on its track shortly. We also need to get that piano duet thing reorganised. But anyway, this belongs to Paul Wilson. But I have a set of Lollar pickups from Jason Lollar in the drawer over there, which I can't afford to pay anybody to solder them in. It's mad. It's insanity. It's insanity. Jason Lollar sent me a beautiful set of pickups, and I can't afford to pay the money to get somebody to solder them in. That's how bad things are, ladies and gentlemen. Hello from Cologne, in Germany, Stephen Schroeder. Welcome. Any live gigs planned, Paul? Lots of gigs with the Band of Friends. I've got about 60 gigs with the Band of Friends. As far as my band's concerned, not at the moment, because what with COVID, I haven't particularly been on top of booking things, because you never know what's happening. But also, there's so much work coming in with the Band of Friends that I don't want to book anything for the Paul Rose band in case it clashes and mess people about. Venues, promoters, punters, musicians. I want to book gigs and know that they're going to be anchored. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Cortina City, for the support. I will drive up and solder Paul. Yeah, right, okay. I've got two. I've got a Les Paul and a 335. Yeah, Newcastle. Let's not talk about Tottenham. 5-1 today. What's next? Number 4. Sleepwalk. This has got Paul Wilson. This has got Paul Wilson playing piano. Right. Let's just have a slug of tea. Don't want it going cold. And I don't want it dribbling down the guitar either. Used to do that with Guinness and brown ale and white wine. Enjoy that, Anita. Enjoy that. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Cortina. Go for it. And it'd be very useful, very helpful, because Jason sent us those pickups and he wants me to do a demo. He wants us to demo the pickups. And the way things are going at the moment, I can't afford to pay me phone bill, let alone pay somebody to solder the pickups into the guitar. People think I'm joking. I'm very fortunate to not be. Anyway, okay. Where are we? Number 4, Sleepwalk, Paul Wilson. Playing piano. This is my brother playing drums, myself playing bass, and Paul Wilson playing piano. It's kind of a work in progress. This is not quite finished, but it works for the time being. Well, I'm here for the music, and I hope you're here for the music as well, not the purple lights, you know. The Clooney, yeah. We love the Clooney. You know, my grandparents, great-grandparents, had in the Clooney Whiskey Warehouse, my great-grandparents had a cooperage, and they made the barrels. And drinks were taken. Soul tone, okay, lighten the mood a bit. Okay, what was that, number 5, did he say? Yes, it was. slightly botched at the end there, ladies and gentlemen, but nobody really goes. Nenzing in Austria, good evening, good Abend, welcome. Live stream film Merrill. Paul Rose live stream film Merrill. I've lost track of the conversation. Okay, that was number 6. No, that was number 5. This is number 6. Feel my love. Okay, this is Paul Wilson playing piano, the guy who owns this guitar. Davey O, good evening. Ray and Leslie Reed, good evening, Ray. How you doing? I hope you're keeping all right. Paul Wilson might tune in and say hello, or he might be out playing a gig. Sleepwalk now. Let's just. I know I've just played Sleepwalk. I was gonna talk about this. You know, the Sleepwalk chords. I'm preparing. I'm fermenting an idea of doing a. Now, Telstar. You know there's a guitar break on Telstar and it goes. Does anybody know who played that? Don't go and Google it. Don't go and Google it. I want to see if anybody knows. See if anybody knows who played the lead guitar break on the Telstar. It was recorded on Holloway Road in a flat above the shop. A very great film. The Joe Meek story. I know the guy who played Joe Meek. I'm acquainted with the guy who played Joe Meek in that film. And great film. Very sad ending. I won't give it away. I'm going to tell you who played the guitar on that. Richie Blackmore, ladies and gentlemen. Richie Blackmore. Richie Blackmore was the house guitar player. No, not Jet Harris. Jet Harris was the puppet, the stooge. The guy who played guitar on the record was Sir Richard of Blackmore. He was Joe Meek's resident guitar player. Yes, he was. And he said that he learned everything about the music business from Joe Meek. Sir Richard of Blackmore, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, Bob Dylan, as performed by Adele, covered now by Paul Wilson and myself, goes like this. Yeah, you're right, Peter. It's Sir Richard of Blackmore. And I started the wrong track there, so let's try again. It's about Bob Dylan rather than Adele. I appreciate that you, some people there don't care for Adele. She's done some amazing stuff. I think she's done some amazing stuff. And I think, you know, of course, Dylan's a genius, revered as some kind of genius, and I appreciate that. And songs by, you know, the cover versions by the Byrds and Hendrix and Adele and all these people who cover Dylan songs, they seem to pull a musicality out of it that makes it explode, you know. Okay, my pleasure. Dave Mason, beautiful, thank you very much. Jan Law, thank you very much. Breathtaking, that's good, thank you. Right. Okay, what's number 7? Number 7, How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if anybody says anything bad about the Bee Gees on here, you can say anything you like about Adele. You say something bad about the Bee Gees, you'll be banned for life, okay? And I mean that. I'll ban you for life if you say anything negative about the Bee Gees, okay? Once again, this is Paul Wilson on the piano. Again, I haven't played it for a while. not happening, folks. I'm going to come back to that one, okay? I'm going to come back to that one. I've broken me concentration. I know the tune back to front, but no, I'll come back to that one. A Summer Place. Whoa! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know, yeah. Yeah, God almighty. Who's that laughing? I'll tell you who it is. It's Jim Drummond and me. Okay. Yeah, Bee Gees. Well, you know, I mean, oh, there you go. Thank you very much. Davey O and Cortina City have both dropped a bit in the hat through the super chats. Now, I've got a what's it called? Patreon page. You know, I'm not one of these young hip guys, you know, who, my pleasure, Davey. My pleasure, Davey. Thank you very much. I'm not one of these super hip guys, you know, who, I mean, I'll tell you what, let's take a break. Maybe think about going back to the Bee Gees. But, you know, it's a great privilege to be able to sit here and play for you, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, I mean, if you think you go back to 1975, 76, 77, 78, when we were kids and were first starting to get into music, late 70s, and the early 80s, the music business, I think, started to disappear up its own arse. But, you know, the thought of doing a live show from your own home, you know, you would have to have trucks, big BBC trucks parked up on the front street with huge cables coming through your windows. And the neighbours out in their slippers and their dressing gowns, smoking cigarettes, drinking cups of tea, going, the telly. Now you just do it with a laptop. So it's a massive privilege, you know, and my motivation is to produce a good quality show that looks and sounds that, you know, to be able to sit here and play well, and send that to you, you know, in an interesting and entertaining and musical, moving, happy, positive, exciting fashion. That's my motive. That's my motivation. That's why I'm sitting here, ultimately. And as I said, I'm learning this new video and photographic software, and so, you know, like I do with everything that I do here, I do it. I find out how to do things through putting searches into YouTube. You know, this thing about taking pictures of myself and putting it on Facebook and all of that. You know, that's quite a decent photograph. You know, I'll put that on Facebook. But there's a guy doing a YouTube tutorial on how to take your own photograph, and he's pulling these faces, and he's, you know, everything about it is about him taking his photograph, taking himself, you know. And I'm just not motivated by. I've said this before, you know, if I had 50,000 followers, I'd be thrilled to bits. If I had 100,000 followers, if I had 10,000, 20,000, whatever. I've got 6.5 getting on 7,000. I'm very pleased with that. And there's nowhere near that many people tuning in. I'm not deluded. I think most of the likes and followers on my page are redundant sites, redundant YouTube accounts, because I put a video on YouTube and it gets 500 likes. Where's the 7,000 followers gone? You know. Anyway. 50,000. Well, you know, I think it is doable, and I know I keep talking about not letting the cat out of the bag, you know, but I'm working on some stuff with some people at the moment, and we're gonna launch some new things in the next few months, and it's gonna make a big difference, and I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to it, which is why I'm kind of spending more money and time. Not more money, I haven't got any fucking money, but spending more time and putting in more effort, and researching how to do things to the best, to improve. I want to improve myself, improve my music, improve my playing, improve my composition, improve the production, and improve the show and the stream, improve. And, you know, I mean, there's people putting 2 or 3 videos on YouTube a day, you know, and they've got 1.5 million subscribers. I'm not one of those blokes, folks. I'm just not one of those people, you know. Go to inner city. Well, yeah, great. Yeah. Selfies, yeah. I should, you know, there was a video, I was going to actually play a video for you of this guy talking about how to save presets in Premiere Pro. How to save a preset in Premiere Pro, right? You should see the way this bloke is going on. It's unbelievable. How do you save a preset? You see in the audio software there, I've got a, is it that one? You see, there's my presets, okay. It's one of my presets there for Amplitude 5. And I save that preset in Amplitude 5 so that I can open it. And this guy's doing a demo on how to save presets. I'm not joking you. It's unbelievable. He's talking about Premiere Pro video editing software. This guy's a fucking maniac. He's a maniac. Yeah. So I'm kind of not that bloke, you know, who's like, push hits, follow us. It's about the music, you know, that's why I'm here. But don't call me a hypocrite later on when I've got 1.5 million hits. Because I would be delighted if that happened. I just haven't got the motivation or the time to think, what can I do today? Who can I phone up today, you know? It's just about the music, you know. Okay. I'm not going to go back to the Bee Gees. I've blown the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees are toast. Okay. Walker Road. Yeah, last one for tonight, folks. This is the last one for tonight. I think it's in G. Here we go. This again is me brother playing drums and me playing guitar. And I think it's David Cowan playing piano. No, it's Paul Wilson playing piano. Here we go. Yes. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've all enjoyed the music this evening now. Aye. Sean Harm. When do I leave on a jet plane for Germany? 19th to Berlin. I've been to every German city I can care to mention, but this will be the first time I've been to Berlin. I've been to Darmstadt, Dusseldorf, Cologne, Bonn, Frankfurt, Mannheim, Munich, Hamburg, Bremen. I've been so many German cities. Nuremberg, Darmstadt. Oh God, there's loads of them. So many. And I've just never been to Berlin. It's the first time I've been to Berlin, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, okay. So sorry about the Bee Gees. I just something took me attention away. Right, that's that. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you all sometimes. Next Sunday. I'll be back next Sunday. Yeah. And yeah, keep it real and not hype. Yeah, yeah. I watch Twitch very occasionally. I tune into Twitch to see. There's only one thing I watch on Twitch, and that is David Earl doing his twat sports streams. They're fucking hilarious. Dr. Green Thumb, 1981. There you go. Somebody on Twitch has just tuned in. Yeah, yeah. Email Paul, please. paul@paulrose.co.uk is my email if you want to drop us a line. Send me a postcard, drop me a line, stay there, Paul, I love you. Should we butcher some bark before we go? I just love this piece of music. I wish I could play it. File under BGs. Yeah, well, we can always hope, can't we? Okay, I have a Patreon page. I'm sick of saying this. YouTube and Facebook won't allow me to share the Patreon link. So if you want the Patreon link, if you want to get involved, I'm trying to develop things, trying to develop some ideas. And ask me what I'm trying to develop. And if you want to help, you can help me. Okay, bang, but it's not. I'm not here for that. I'm here to play music. Just got some great ideas that I would love to realise. And if you put a PayPal me link on for sponsorship or support, it abbreviates the link so that it's worthless. The thing they do when you think, oh, we'll shorten that link for Paul there because it's too long, but we'll help him out shortening the link so that it doesn't work, so nobody can help you. That's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. Okay, just check if you've liked and subscribed, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have. Yuri Santos, my pleasure, sir. Thank you very much. Jeremy Ray. I'm pretty sure I can't, but I can certainly try. I'll try and try and try and try and try. Yeah, so like and subscribe and all that. I've got a Bandcamp page. Yes, I've got a Bandcamp page. Just wait for that to disappear. Got a Bandcamp page, you see. You buy everything on Bandcamp. Okay. Anyway, enough's enough. I'll see you next Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, if not before. I'm really enthused about music and creativity, very enthused about music and creativity at the moment. I'm enjoying being a creative person enormously at the moment. And, I've put some stuff on YouTube and Facebook of me sitting here, like, with the two cameras and that. That's me working on this new software. As I explained earlier, using Vegas, I'm now using Premiere Pro because I'll just repeat the story. I did a search for the top 10 best video editing software, and my software, Vegas, didn't come in the top 10. It wasn't even in the top 10. But in every top 10 best video software, Premiere Pro came first in every one. So I've managed to get myself a copy of Premiere Pro. Somebody has been kind enough to afford me access to Premiere Pro. So these videos that you're seeing of me just sitting noodling about, this is not some big composition presenting the world with the best thing I've got. This is just me messing about with Premiere Pro and sharing it because it's not bad. The playing's not bad. And so okay, that's fair enough. Okay, Right, I'm going to end the show now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all next week. Maybe before, if I've got any more noodles, I'll put them online. If not, I'll see you next Sunday. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.